Hello, aloha, this is Ash Start, and I am bringing you your true twin flame weekly reading for all true twin flames that know that they're a twin flame. You've been on this journey for a while and you're just like, I'm 100% a twin flame. I've been through the magic, I've been through the miracles, I've been through the separation and the purging and the merging and just everything, the divine guidance. I know I'm a true twin flame. I know that they're my twin flame. You cannot tell me that they're not. It's my honor, my joy, my pleasure to be your guide on today and doing this reading for you. You might have seen I already uploaded one reading, and what I'm going to do starting today, because last week I started feeling the energies emerging because there are so many people watching the readings now, which is fantastic, and thank you. I really appreciate you so much. What I'm going to do starting today is I'm going to start doing 2 readings on Thursdays only when I do the weekly reading. One reading for twin flames that are feeling broken and afraid and at the end of their rope, and one reading for twin flames that are blissfully close to entering union. Which is where I am. So I want to do a reading that's also going to be a little bit more pertinent for me and for those of you that are at this place. You're like on the steps, or maybe you newly entered union and you're still like, you know, working with it. Those people that are like in this kind of union bubble where you're like right there or like just in it. This is a reading for you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate your comments so much. I appreciate your love. I appreciate you letting me know what the readings mean to you and how they've helped you. It's fantastic. I'm so glad it's helping people. I'm always glad. I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm always glad. It's like, I'm so glad it helped you. Like, it always helps people. I don't know why I'm like still surprised, but you know, people come to me and they're like, oh, we got married. And it's like, yay, I'm so happy. Or they come to me and be like, oh, I started my business, it's taking off. Yay, I'm so happy. I was able to break my depression. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you are advancing and getting to a new place because of watching these readings, that I can be a contribution to you in that way. That's fantastic. And, you know, I love doing readings a lot. I definitely am trying to enter union, and one thing my guides have been saying is that while they told me to do these readings, and they told me, you know, which was confusing to me because I'd always been doing like work for the planet, and they've put me through so many things telling me I'm like a goddess, and it took me a long time to accept that. Like, what do you mean I'm a goddess? What do you mean I'm a goddess? Like, what does that even mean? And eventually I got it, and I'd work with people directly, and you know, people will tell me like, oh, I can feel like your goddess energy, I can feel your divine presence, like you are a goddess. I have no idea how I feel to people, but I know a lot of people tell me that, so it must be true. They would tell me, you know, I had to move to Hawaii, then I had to move back to the mainland, then I had to move back home, then I had to, you know, just all over. I'm kind of like a pillar of light, you know, which you can tell I'm like not super stoked about because I'm just a human being like any of you guys, right? And I just want to enjoy my life and just do whatever. But people like me have other things going on, and it's a blessing and a curse, right? I get to have all these amazing past life memories, I get to have all these amazing connections with people, but at the same time my life has to be bigger than what I originally planned for. You know, when I was like 6 or 7, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna save the world, but I thought it'd be in a traditional sense, like I'm gonna work for the UN, or I'm gonna be a diplomat or a politician, I'm gonna you know, do something like internationally or be a nonprofit leader. I didn't think it would be, I'm going to literally be a goddess and become some sort of spiritual leader that has to lead people into the new age. That didn't, that wasn't really like, you know, on my thing when I was like 6 or 7. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be like a diplomat. But that's where we are now, right? And your journey has been magical and amazing and also full of twists and turns. And for those of you that are blissfully almost in union, the reason I'm telling you all of that is because the magic and the miracles is where the hang up is, right? It's that life is much more miraculous, much more magical than anyone has prepared you for, because how could they know? Or that anyone that you have even gotten yourself in your guidance, you might have had one dream, or things are going to go this way. And now you're in this twin flame thing, and you see how beautiful life can be, and you see how magical life can be, and it's like, whoa, life is unfolding to be much bigger, much brighter, and I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if this is going to be something that, you know, will actually fulfill me. Will I feel fulfilled? Is what the feeling a lot of you guys are going through, and myself. So I have your guides here with me. I have my guides with me. I have Jesus and Mary Magdalene with me. But I have Jesus's kind of like energy. He's not here right now. He's not talking to me. But I have his like energy, like he's kind of paying attention and like, hey, I'm there, you know. But he's not like here. And Mary Magdalene's also kind of like silently watching. You don't really talk to me that often. Jesus talks to me. Mary Magdalene doesn't talk to me. So I'm using my Brian Froud Fairy Oracle cards, and if you want to do a, thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being my friend. Interesting. What was I saying? If you want a one-on-one with me, I've been having some great one-on-ones, which is fantastic. If you want a one-on-one, please fill out the application in the video description below on YouTube, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. And as long as we are, then I will get in contact with you and we'll arrange to do a reading or a session, whatever you need. It doesn't have to be a strictly reading, but just to talk to me, just to get things off your chest, just to interact with me. I can do that with you over Zoom, the app for both mobile and PC. I use it on my phone. If you use it on your PC, you can record the session, which means you can revisit it, which a lot of people like to do because there's so much good information that comes up, and it's just like, wait, what did she say? So it makes it more helpful for you if you can record it, and it's fantastic that that app exists. If you are interested in supporting these readings, please consider becoming a patron and supporting me on Patreon. The link to that is also in the description below. This week we will have extra readings on Saturday for the Twin Flame Collective, which I will be serving up for everyone who subscribes at $10 or above. Also, for the next 9 people that become patrons, you will get a free one question reading with me, which is valued at $25. And what else? Is that all? I don't know. Please share this video. Thank you. Alright, let's get into this reading. It's a little intense. So I'm going to show you all the cards I have. For Divine Masculine, I have the Singer of Initiation, number 9, reversed. All the singers in Brian Froud's deck are angelic cards. Angelic in like the New Age sense of like a beautiful being that comes to you and guides you. He calls it energy singers. I love that because I actually do remember actual angels that are not so nice. Angels in like the occult sense that were actually here on the planet with like their wings and everything were not really all about humans. They weren't great guides, but what happened was that divine energy ended up taking on those names just so you would know them. So I like singers a little better because it talks about that. It's just like, it's that same energy, the angelic energy, but it's a singer. So the Singer of Initiation, how is that reversed? Second card Divine Masculine has is Los Guna, reversed. Here's how she looks right side up. Has those awesome frog feet. The third card the Divine Masculine has is very beautiful. It's the Bright Mother, number 16. Very beautiful card. Okay, Divine Feminine, you have the Singer of Intuition, reversed. Here's how it looks right side up. So it's angelic energy, right? And this is number 7. Number 7 card. This card is a little intense. You have Gotcha, number 64, reversed. And then you have the The fairy who was kissed by the pixies, reversed. Here's how it looks first side up. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to pull a couple cards for the middle. Whoa! 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 Alright, this is a really intense reading, guys. Alright, it's going to be good, though. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I'm like, I'm just going to start with Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, Singer of Intuition reversed. Again, it's a number 7. Got this beautiful purple energy, right? Crown chakra, third eye chakra. Crown chakra is purple, and third eye is indigo. So this beautiful purple energy going on. And Divine Feminines that are blissfully close to union with your Divine Masculine, and your, what that means for me is like loss and fear have been replaced with trust and love. You know everything's working out, you know everything is going on the right path. You might feel frustrated sometimes, you might feel like you're going in circles a little bit. And so the first card is actually similar to what I just said in my other reading today, which is that there's just a message coming through about other twin flame readers who I love very much. But in the twin flame community, and you already know this, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. In the twin flame community, we're having a lot of people that are not ascending into their love, or haven't gotten there, have been doing this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, have not changed, have not ascended, have not grown into their love. And what they're doing right now is bringing down the collective, bringing you down. And so when you watch these readings, it's throwing you off your path. So I'm just reaffirming, if you've felt that recently, that's why I'm saying it, to validate what you've been feeling. It's not the enemy messing with you, telling you like you shouldn't watch these readings anymore. It is your higher self that's telling you, do not watch these readings if they're not bringing you into a love energy, if they're not bringing you into a higher self energy. And that's probably why my guides told me to start doing twin flame readings, to like start bringing this love energy that I bring naturally through my divine connection to the twin flame collective, because I'm connected as a twin flame as well, and I want to get there as well. And the collective has to be uplifted in order for me to reach union, because of the nature of what we are, this whole like goddess thing, and he's this whole other thing too. And we depend on the collective to be uplifted, and if the collective is not uplifted, then we are not going to get union. So I actually literally need you to be in union for us to get in union. That's literally what's going on for me. So I think that's why my guides called me into service to the Twin Flame Collective right now, was to say, you know, to bring you divine guidance, to bring you divine love guidance, and to bring you peace, relief, and solutions, instead of running you into the ground. And my guides are saying that the readers have done a fantastic job. They've done amazing work, and I'm also grateful. They've done a really amazing work, and part of the reason I'm stepping in is just, you know, like tapping out, like tag team, like, okay, you're exhausted, let me step in and like take over, and then maybe I'll get exhausted and someone else have to take over for me. But what's going on right now is some of the people that you have been watching have taken you as far as they're going to take you. Okay. The second card, gotcha. Super intense. Alright, this is kind of a scary fairy card. And so they're saying for Divine Feminine, if you have been feeling an aspect of being like attacked or interfered with, or like something else is going on, and they're saying it's not this, it's not like your guidance about watching like certain readings, like that's spot on. You should stop if you feel that way, if you feel like, oh, this reader is their energy is like not good, it's like dragging me down. It's not just in your head, you're actually getting good guidance. But some of you, or a lot of you, have been feeling that also, oh, something's like attacking me, maybe that's the reason I'm feeling this way. And that's not the reason you're feeling that way, but there is something that is messing with you. So let me draw another card for this. Okay, that affirms what I was going to say. I did a reading for myself earlier today because I was just feeling like I really needed to know what to do next to get into union. And what the cards that I pulled told me that for myself, and it's probably pertinent for you too since I'm telling you right now, the cards that I pulled told me that my mother has been cursing me, and her mother before her, and just like my female line, my maternal line has been cursing me and kind of like preventing me from like breaking out of this gate. Like, no, you have to stay like us forever. You have to stay and like do what we did. You have to suffer like we suffered. You're not allowed to be free. You're not allowed to be loved. Because there's a lot of not love in my maternal line, a lot. And at least going back to my great-grandmother, who I knew on my mom's side, and probably even higher. So like this gate, right? Like they're all kind of like putting in these reinforcements and like, we're not going to let you go. And so I've been getting a lot of roadblocks with certain things, which is why I did the reading, like what is going on. And it said, okay, well, your maternal line is like putting these roadblocks in front of you. And the way that you break out of it is to just be as boldly and as brashly yourself as possible, like be offensively yourself. And then they will open the gates because they won't be interested in you anymore. So what I'm getting for you is similar to that, where I was going to say that just that I had that come through, and that it was actually my relatives that were cursing me. And what they're saying, what your guides are saying, is that for a lot of you, for most of you, it is ancestral things that are messing with you. It could be ancestral going forward and backwards. So if you have children, if your children think very poorly of you for whatever reason, they could be right or wrong, but if they think very poorly of you, that is feeding back into your energy. And if you don't have children, or even if you do, your ancestral line going backwards, those people are still around, whether they're alive or dead. They're still around, and they're still feeding energy into your energy. The third card, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies reversed. So you are not allowing love in, which was what I got from my reading that I did for myself earlier. Was it said that this maternal curse is was keeping love away. He wants to come to me at this point, and I am trying to get to him. But this maternal curse is what's like keeping love away, because what I'm doing is I'm believing the thoughts that are not good that come into my mind from that, like, you're not worthy, you're not deserving, what did you do to deserve that? And you have similar thoughts of being not worthy, what did you do to deserve it? Some of your grandmothers used to disparage you in like very particular ways, telling you that you would never be anything, that you would never succeed. Some of your grandmothers used to like hit you when you were being yourself, which was very damaging, and I'm sorry you went through that. So you're not letting yourself be loved because you do not feel that you, well, it's not that you don't feel you don't deserve the love. It's because you do. You feel you deserve the love, like, of course, but your energy, your core energy, the energy you're putting off and the energy you're taking in is saying, I don't deserve love, in your energy. And the way that you switch that is to fix your energy. I should tell you about my group, level 2, if you're not in it right now. Some of you are, which is amazing. What I'm going to do starting this week is once a month, I'm going to actually do like a monthly plan, a monthly lesson plan, so that we can all learn and advance and grow in these certain ways. And I've gotten to know everybody in the group better. And what we're going to do this month, starting today, is we're going to do energy work, like learning about how energy interacts between humans just regularly. So if you're not in my group, level 2, please go ahead and join. The link is in the description below. It's on Facebook as Mastery Level 2 is the URL after groups, or you could just search level 2. Has a beautiful purple banner. And we'd love to welcome you and to help you get mastery over your energy so that you do not give off these conflicting signals. For Divine Masculine, okay, so you have number 9, the Singer of Initiation reversed, and very blue card, very throat chakra card. So this goes back to something I was hearing earlier from my Divine Masculine too, which was my guides were telling me at this point, so I have all this like worthiness stuff, right? Like, oh, am I worthy enough for him? And they're saying, you know, you've always been worthy of him. At this point, that's not the issue. The issue is that he's just not telling you how he feels. That's literally the only issue. So, for Divine Masculine, who's in this place of like blissfully almost being in union, you need to tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel. It's safe. They're not going to hurt you. You can trust the connection. You can trust the love that you feel and that they feel. You can trust the energy between you. You can trust that you are meant to be together. And you can trust that everything will be okay. Everything will get better, not worse. Everything is looking up once you let them know how you feel. You can trust it. It's real. The second card is 39, Los Guna. And here's how it looks right side up again. So this is like taking too much pain inside of yourself, right? It's reversed. Because Los Guna is a healer, but the way that she heals is by taking the pain inside of herself and being an empath in that way, healing it directly. So with your Divine Feminine, you've been taking their pain inside of yourself, which is not what you need to do and not what they need you to do, and you need to stop doing that, even though it's lovely that you care that much. But that's not the way that you heal your Divine Feminine. That's not the way that you help them grow. It's not by taking their pain inside of yourself. It's not by trying. Okay, they're also saying some of you Divine Masculines who are blissfully close to union are trying very, 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 very hard to heal your Divine Feminine every day. Very hard. You're sending them so much energy and so much love and compassion, and it's just like exhausting you. You're exhausted. Like, stop. Stop. Okay? They don't need all of that. And this what I heard from my own guides earlier, that they're trying to tell me, to tell my Divine Masculine through me, was he doesn't need to fix me or help me. He just needs to show up. That's all he needs to do. You just have to tell her how you feel. That is so healing in and of itself. That is like the most healing thing. It's just to tell them how you feel. Just to say, you know, I love you and I've always loved you. You know, or I feel that we're meant to be together and I want to dedicate myself to you. And to trust that it's okay. You can initiate yourself. You are initiated. You can allow yourself to enter that gate, enter that doorway. Stop trying to heal your Divine Feminine through all these other ways, even though that's beautiful. Stop trying to heal your Divine Feminine by sending them messages you think that they need, sending them articles you think that they need, sending them songs or images you think they need. what they need is for you to show up. Human connection. They need human connection. I saw a little blurb on Twitter today. It was an ad from some health company that said loneliness is more fatal than smoking 15 cigarettes per day. Loneliness. You know, you can send your divine feminine beautiful images, you can send them beautiful messages, you can send them beautiful inspiration, you can say, let's have another conversation about you, how can I help you today? But what humans need from each other is touch, companionship, joy, laughter, fun. You know, I can rely on this person can rely on me, I can trust in this person can trust in me. Relationship, that's what humans need from each other. Why is this very hard for you? The fairy godmother, number 25. This is very hard for you, relationship, because you don't believe that wishes can come true. You don't believe that wishes can come true. You think fairy tales are forever fairy tales, and your fairy tale is not meant to be, because who are you anyway? Like, you don't deserve a fairy tale come true. You know, you don't deserve happily ever after, and like you slayed the dragon, and you don't deserve. But the fairy godmother is saying, I am your fairy godmother. I have brought your wishes to fruition. I've brought your beautiful divine feminine here to you. They are here for you to love. This is my gift to you. Will you take this beautiful fruit? Will you take this beautiful pearl? It is yours, divine masculine. The gift has been given to you to accept. Will you take the gift? Will you take it at this point? Number 16, the bright mother. Very beautiful card. The goddess. What's going on here? Okay, so there's a couple of things. One is there's this beautiful little baby fairy standing on this pearl, and they're saying that if you're drawn to want to have children with your divine feminine, that they are drawn to that as well with you. Even if they seem like the sort of person that would never in 100 years want to do that with you, they are drawn to create life together with you. Yeah, this is a card of creation for you. That your divine feminine comes to life with you, and they bloom, they blossom with you when you connect to them. Truly creating with you is the highest healing, the highest way that you can give them what they need, can contribute to their lives, and contribute to your own life. And yes, your divine feminine will try to give to you because that's their nature. They'll try to contribute to you. And at this point, you don't really want that. You just want them to be loved, to be happy. You don't really want them to give to you. So, you know, that's fine too. There's these flowers blooming out of her hair and this ribbon wrapping her arm. And it's saying that you're allowed to have this gift, this beautiful love, someone who blossoms in your presence, someone who comes alive for you, someone who enjoys you so deeply, someone who cares for you so deeply. You're allowed to have that. And you may ask them not to give you like extra gifts, not to look after you in the way that they do. That's their tendency. But even so, they will still blossom just in your presence. They will blossom in your presence, and they will love everything about you. I also drew number 19, the sage reversed for that. So here's how it looks right side up. So what this is also saying is that because your divine feminine is going to be blossoming in your presence, you actually don't need to guide them any further, which has been wonderful, and you've tried very hard to guide them and to heal them, and it's been wonderful. It's been a very good thing. But at this point, when you allow yourself to connect with your divine feminine, they blossom naturally because they are with you. Your energy, your interplay of energy, and the same thing. Please join my group level 2, and we'll talk more about how humans' energy interacts with each other this month. So you'll understand more deeply what I'm saying, which is that just your presence helps them. They will stop needing you or even wanting you to tell them things, to guide them manually, to try to direct them. Like, that energy is not really needed. What's needed is really purely your presence, your words, right? Your words of love, your words of love. They don't really need you to be looking over their shoulder and like trying to guide them through life. They want to just blossom with you. They don't want to be guided anymore. Okay, that's beautiful so far. What I'm going to do is I have these 3 cards in the middle for the union energies. So the first card I have is the Topsy-Turvets. The second card I have is a little bit intense again. It's a Jihabya reversed. Here's how it looks right side up. And the third card, I'm so glad it's right side up, is the Singer of Connection. Union. So the Topsy-Turvets is, same card on the back. The Topsy-Turvets, right, is a card of confusion. It's a card of what's going on. And what they're saying is, as you both enter new energies together, and even coming into union together, will not clarify things. It will not make things easier as far as understanding what the world is. The world will get more complicated, not less complicated. You're safe. You are totally safe in this connection. You are totally safe to be with each other. And you can trust each other, like holding each other's hand in the whirlwind is the image I just got. Holding each other's hand in the whirlwind, letting the wind blow around you. Because you're both very magical, just by nature of who and what you are. You're both very magical. You're both very divine. The world kind of flips itself up and down, up and down, up and down, around and around. And the whirlwind blows around you. And life becomes even more just like, what is happening? Like, if you thought on this journey that all the miracles and all the magic, just getting to your twin, has been amazing so far and like spectacular and unusual, it increases tenfold, they're telling me, once you enter your union. And if you're feeling that, and maybe that's been putting you off a little bit from entering your union because you feel that that sort of energy is coming, I mean, that is the energy. You are right. Jihabya reversed is saying there's nothing to fear, right? So right side up, very scary. It's a very scary guy. It's a very scary guy. Reversed, all the fear is taken out of him. He's no longer someone to fear. So he's saying, you know, all the goblins, all the hobgoblins at this point are just in your mind. They are just in your mind, and they're fading away. They're not anything that you have to concern yourself with. You're not being struck by anything. You're not in danger, bodily or emotionally or mentally. When you're together, you're the most safe that you can ever be. The Singer of Connection, number 6, Union. The reason this card came up is it has like green and blue energy and this like bead of white light in the middle. And then like the triangle pointing up, the triangle pointing down. That reminds me, I wanted to tell you about using a double mandala for protection. So that's like a spinning pyramid with the point pointing up. inside a spinning pyramid, the point pointing down, both golden, clear energy. If you envision this spinning around yourself whenever you feel in danger or afraid, or like you're not protected as you need to be, or you just need a little shore up, that will help you. So this card is saying that your union, it's like, okay, I'm seeing like the light kind of like going into the earth, and just your union transforms the earth. It's like flowers blossom out of the earth. Just your union, just your being together, your lovemaking, your being romantic with each other, your being in love with each other, like goes, like pours down into the earth, all this beautiful energy, revitalizes the planet, and then bursts back out through the planet, and becomes many beautiful flowers that surround everything. So number 49, I just pulled to Miko Lamako, reversed. Here's how it looks right side up. Kind of mischievous, right? Everything that you work on manually, that you say, oh, I have to be in an organization to affect this, or I have to donate to affect this, or I have to be on politics to affect this. Everything that like you think about, like I have to help this, your union naturally solves a problem just by uplifting the earth, uplifting the energy, uplifting everything on the planet. Everything you're trying to achieve gets achieved through your union. It's very beautiful, very wonderful, and many blessings to you. Aloha, namaste, and if you become a patron, or you are a patron, your next reading with me will be on Saturday. I can't wait to talk to you and give you the information you need to help uplift you, bring up your vibe, give you the information that you need that you don't know, validate what you need to know, and also to welcome you to my private Facebook group for Twin Flames, so that we can all help each other. Aloha, many blessings, be blessed.